Hi, Sean.
Hi, Jack.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Do you say merry? Do you
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay.
That's the slogan.
It's more American than I think.
it?
Yeah, I think it is. But it doesn't matter. It's, there's the sentiment that matters.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you ready? You ready for Christmas?
I'm very ready. I'm pumped.
I think the brief was Christmas jumpers.
And you very much...
I've done it.
got that brief.
I didn't. I got this thing, and it was one of those ones. Sometimes when you're thinking about something and it comes up on the screen in an advert, like the computer can read your thoughts.
Yes, the algorithm.
Anyway, there is one of those companies that suddenly there's these Christmas jumpers and everything costs £4 or something.
Yes.
Anyway, and it's amazing value because this thing lights up. It's got bells on it.
And it really...
Can you hear?
For those listening, it's like someone has wrapped Christmas lights.
Yeah,
around
my sleeves.
And it's a reindeer. You've come as a reindeer.
It's not a dog. I slightly overlooked that fact. It was a dog.
Yeah.
There was a dog one, but I couldn't get it in my size. I didn't want to look stupid in the wrong size.
No,
jumper,
of course not. No, well done.
But anyway, so here I am, and it's a look.
Don't take it off. I think
I won't. I've used it at home already because it gets you out of a spot. When you had a little bit of a disagreement with Jane about something, and she got annoyed with me, so then I went and put this on, and came back in the room. Okay. You can't be cross with someone who does that.
And he's back in the game.
Yeah, I was back.
I remembered on the way here.
Yes, well done.
That I was meant to get a Christmas jumper.
Yeah.
And because I'd probably unsurprisingly forgotten, and so in a panic, I went to Shepherd's Bush Market next to where I live, and I went to a stall, a couple that I know, Tony and Bubbly.
Yes.
And I know them from just passing by through the market over the years. And I ran and I said, Tony, quickly help me.
Yeah.
Help me. Christmas jumper. And I just said extra large.
Yes.
Because then I know it will fit. It might be a bit baggy. It doesn't matter what you do. Extra large. Tony, please help me. I don't really mind what it looks like. By the way, I was also running late.
Yeah.
And I'd recently read an interview of yours.
Yeah.
Where you said that you hate nothing more than lateness.
Yeah.
So I had the extra tension of that. He's going to be really mad on Christmas as well. So Tony, please get me a jumper. And he went through a bag and he pulled out this jumper and he showed it to me. And I said, isn't that women's? And he said, no, it's men's. I said, I'm sure that's women's, Tony. And he said, no, it's men's. £2. £2, right?
Yeah.
And I said, Tony, no, Tony, don't, please, no mates rates, just please, a tenner, at least a tenner, let me give you a tenner. He said, no, £2, just £2 for you, right? And he put it in the machine. I said, card? He said, card. He put it in the machine. He didn't put £2 in the machine. He put £22 in the machine. And I went, I thought you said £2. Yeah, no, £22, fine, good. Because I felt better about giving him £22.
And he thought you were trying to cut him down to £10.
Yeah. No, wait.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought the misunderstanding was. He tried to carry on that it was £2, but that the card machine charged 20, and that he was still giving it to me for £2. Yeah. But the big guns, the corporate company, put an extra 20 quid on it. Right? Yeah. So I brought it here in a blue carrier bag. It looks like I've been to the off licence.
Yeah, it does a bit.
And turned up at the house party.
Yeah.
Right.
Go on.
You two, Sara, Jack, are going to decide whether or not this is a women's Christmas jumper. Right? Well, so far, before I even open it, what do you think? So I've just, for those listeners that can't see, and we are recording this now in a video because we're in the studio. What colour's that?
It's a kind of cream. It looks like you brought your knitting with you.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Precisely, right? Shall I put it on? Do you want to not look?
I think you can have to put it on.
Don't look.
I will avert my gaze.
It's got the tag on, and I'm just putting this on now.
Meanwhile,
I mean, what on earth?
It's like the Golden Girls.
Tony, 22 quid. He says that's men's.
That's your nan's jumper. That's not good.
And he still thinks this is 2 quid, and that this is a men's jumper.
What would will you do with it after we've recorded this?
Well, this will go to some sort of comedy museum, won't it?
I imagine it
We'll
will.
put this on eBay.
We'll
We'll
have
get
to. We'll have
thousands.
to.
We'll give it to
Yeah,
dog
it's a women's
charity.
cut because it's not even proper. Look at that. It's kind of.
Winged.
That is
Bat wings.
shocking. That is really shocking.
How does it look? Do you reckon I should go home with this on?
Yes.
Yeah, please do. You must. You must. I think Sara wins the prize. I love Sara's jumper.
Oh,
That's
yes,
really
well done.
lovely.
Someone
well
that's-
done. And
Yeah.
it matches.
Very cute.
It matches Juniper. It's so perfect. And Juniper is here with us, so we're
Yes.
She is here.
really excited to
Got to meet her
actually
for the
have
first
her.
time.
Oh, I know. It's so nice to see her.
The only thing with this jumper, Jack, it only works if you pronounce it wrong.
So what is it meant to say? Is it Daxon through the
Daxon through the snow, like
oh,
dashing.
okay. So it's one of those
right.
rhymes. It
Yeah.
I
looks
didn't
like
see that.
It's
So it
sort
has
of
to be dashend.
dash. Oh, I
Yeah,
see. Yeah,
get
yeah,
it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Fun. Very good.
Oh, thanks.
But that's very nice. That's very cosy. You've done it
It is
properly.
cosy, I'm sweating.
And I feel like you've...
Yeah, I might have to take the hood off
Not
in a
too
minute
far.
because it is warm. But I'm going to bear with it for a bit longer because I'm in the mode for it now.
Right now, you look like someone that's... You know when the tube gets to the end of the line? You look like the person that's just woken up.
Yeah.
At the end of the line, you're like, well, right.
Sorry, I'm at a Christmas party.
Before we crack on and talk dogs, because it was such a nightmare.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got lots to talk about, got lots of voice notes, but I just want, because it's just happened, I feel like I need to get this off my chest. I yesterday got a Leon, you know, the food chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a bottle of water, and they get the bottle of water. I don't get the bottle of water. They get the bottle of water, and they put the bottle of water in the bag. I put the bottle of water in my bag. I didn't open it. I had it today on the way here. So I'm quite thirsty from running to get this
All right,
beautiful
yeah,
Christmas jumper. I get on the tube, and I'm still running late, so I've got that anxiety of running late at this point. And I opened the bottle of water, and it wasn't a bottle of water. It was a sparkling bottle of water.
Yeah, went everywhere.
Oh.
When it went on everyone.
Yeah.
I sprayed everyone on the tube, and women went, "Oh my god!" and I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This wasn't meant to be sparkling. Well, is it lemonade? No, it's not lemonade. Don't worry, it's just water. And then a man I was sat next to, you know, the kind of glass shield for where people with prams go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the tube, there's a
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
glass and
Yeah, I
it
know.
separates. And so there was a man, the other side of that, who was banging the glass. He was banging. There was a woman going, "Oh God, bang the lemonade!" And there was a man. He was going, "Oi, oi!" And he was banging the water. And I on my senses, it was a sensory overload.
Terrible.
And then he was going, "Your phone!" And my phone was wet.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, I know, but it's 2024. Of course, it's waterproof, isn't it? He doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
It's
but I
not-
was still
it's a
thoughtful
phone.
of him. Yeah.
It's an iPhone.
Trying to
Yeah.
help.
I remember you used to have a stand-up routine about sparkling water.
I did. I hate sparkling
Long time
water.
ago. I know, yeah, I
I
remember.
absolutely hate it. I don't think anyone. What I hate, and I'll say it now because I mean it. When you ask for a water and they go still or sparkling, obviously still. That's
Yeah.
not. You don't need that follow-up
It's
question.
true, because you would have said sparkling water, please. Can I have a
Yeah.
sparkling
Exactly.
water? Yeah. It's just another question that we don't need in our lives.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
but-
anyway, thank you for listening.
Yeah,
I just
for
need to
everyone
get-
listening, from now on, unless we say sparkling, we want still water.
Absolutely all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Tap, preferably.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got a jam-packed show today because it's Christmas, and lots of our friends of the podcast have sent in
Yes,
lovely
they have.
messages, haven't they?
Very nice.
Fiona Allen has sent in a lovely one about elf names. Shall we hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shall. Before we play that in, could I just remind the listeners that Fiona had Herbert, and she would cook. Do you remember this? She would cook.
Yeah.
She cooks special food for her dog, and so there's going to be a very happy Christmas in that household,
Yes.
isn't there?
Very.
Yeah.
And then we'll come off the back now and
Yep.
we can talk about elf names.
So what she's referring to is your elf name. It comes off a list. She didn't explain it terribly well because she was so excited when she was telling us
Yes.
about it. But what you do is you I'll do your, because each month of the year
Yes.
has a name, and then the first letter of your name
Okay.
also has a name. So you're born in December, aren't
No
you?
idea what's
December
going on,
2nd
yes.
is your
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
So
idea.
so singer,
Going on. Yeah.
and then S means elderberry. So I think that means you're elderberry singer. Is that right?
I
Got
think
it right?
so.
Yeah.
I'm elderberry singer.
Elderberry singer.
Why am I? Sorry, I'm so confused. Why am I elderberry singer again?
It's your elf name.
Oh,
Yes.
it's my
Come
elf
on,
name.
keep up.
Right. Elderberry singer. Okay.
Christmassy.
Sorry. Yes, it's very Christmassy.
And then Sara,
your-
have you already worked yours out, Sara? What are you?
Yeah, because I've got the same first initial as Seann, so it's not that different. But I'm a dancer version.
You're elderberry dancer.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
We'd make a band.
the singer.
Singer and a dancer.
I am. I'm chief ribbon curler. So there you go.
You look right now.
Yeah.
You look like a chief ribbon
Yeah.
curler.
And if
exactly what you look
listeners
like.
at home want to have as much fun as we're having now, they can Google what's
I
your
will
elf
put it up
name.
on
There's a
our
whole list. We'll put it up
Instagram.
online
Yeah.
for you. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's something to do. at
While away the
Christmas.
hours on Christmas Day.
I know. Yeah.
And so L, if your first letter of your name is L, just take a random one.
Okay.
Okay.
First
all
name
there.
of your
L names
Lewis.
out there.
Well, why don't you do Grace?
Yeah.
Okay, Grace.
If you remember her birthday, do you know when's her birthday?
Definitely July.
July.
Thank you. Right. So Grace is there, and she is Snowflake.
Yeah. Okay. Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Yeah.
Which now has a new meaning. So
Yeah.
it sounds like I'm.
It does a bit. Yeah, but
Yeah.
go on.
She gets
Don't worry
offended
about
by
that.
everything.
Yeah.
Snowflake. Snowflake dancer.
Snowflake dancer.
Is just a snowflake dancer.
Yeah.
There you go, Grace. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed that.
Oh, well, there you go.
And that's lovely. Now we've got another voice note from Lee Francis.
Yes. Yes, here he is. So yeah, thanks from Lee. Great to get a catch up with Lee's. Imagine Christmas at Lee Francis's house, because he's I love him to bits, but
Yes.
he's pretty mad anyway, isn't
He's
he?
very mad.
And then,
In fact, he's got a character
yeah,
that old character that was in Channel 4. Do you remember the one that was on a sofa and it was kind of looked like a beaver?
Oh, yeah.
oh
Yeah.
That
the
looks like
Teddy,
you look
the
at
Teddy,
Teddy.
yeah,
You look like
yeah.
dressed as Lee Francis Teddy.
Ah,
Christmas
right. It
version.
was unintentional, but yeah, I
That
see
will
what you
fit.
mean.
He's not actually calling us Christmas pigs, by the way. That's his single that's out. It's
Yes.
raising money for Children with Cancer UK.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to do.
So make sure
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go and download that.
Yeah, go and have a listen to Lee Francis's single. That's good. Christmas Pigs.
I was part of that.
Yeah. Were you?
you?
Are you in it?
I did this. Yeah, stole the show. I think.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
sure
there'll be.
you did.
Did you see that Band-Aid documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there'll be a documentary about this.
How it was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone in the studio, it was so exciting. What a day that was.
Me leaving a voice note in my kitchen, basically.
Oh.
But no, thank you for that, Lee. And what was the next?
I'm enjoying seeing Juniper. She's sniffing around the little studio because we don't usually do this in a studio, do we? We're
No.
always online, but now we're in a proper studio because it's Christmas. And Juniper's with us, and she's having a lovely time looking around all the cables.
is, she
That
is.
looks interesting. I might have a bit of a chew of that later on.
What's she doing?
She's having a look around.
Is she-
Yeah.
There
Let me grab her.
we go.
Silly mummy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Does she listen to the pod?
Yeah. All the time.
Listens to it going out and being made. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yes.
She's always with Sara, wanting to go in and come out and come back in again. And
Yeah.
she goes out in the garden, come back in all the time. That's great. Yeah. What's Christmas Day going to be like in your household then, Sean? Are you...
We go to myself, Grace, Wilder, and Mildred go to Grace's parents' house.
Okay.
Mildred is the only dog in
Uh-huh.
that house, and she loves it. With
Oh,
all
she
of
must
the
love that.
extra-
Yeah,
the
yeah.
extra-
What about your parents? Do they get a look in at all? Do you see them?
I will get. They get a look in. I will at some point when there is a day off between now
Yeah.
and then drive down and say hello.
What, with everyone or just on your own?
I think just on my own.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh no, I'll bring my family.
Yeah, you can bring your... that small detail. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring them in and say hello and then come back. But we have to be careful with Mildred. With all of the extra treats.
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
yeah.
Because since we last spoken, we've had some issues with Mildred. I've been at the emergency vets late
my
at
gosh.
night.
Why? What happened?
So it must have been a week or so ago now, maybe even a couple of weeks ago. She was throwing up a lot. not keeping any of her food down. This went on for over a day.
Right.
And then it was horrible. Can you imagine how like traumatic this was?
Yeah.
Very late at night. And I looked at one of the places where she'd been sick, and I saw red.
Oh,
the kind of red.
that's
Yeah.
scary.
Really scary.
Yeah.
So I phone the emergency vets. They say bring her in. Actually, if the same happens to any of our listeners, I would say that in a strange way, seeing red is quite a good thing, because it means, this is what the vet explained to me,
Okay.
it's from the mouth.
Oh.
It's where she'd been kind of coughing. You know, almost if you blow your nose too much,
Right.
you might
I suppose if it's that. Was it bright red?
Yes.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't the end. You know, it wasn't the end of the world. And we took her there, and they get an injection, which is horrible to watch. But Mildred actually handled it quite well. And then we had to break her meals down into smaller chunks.
Yeah.
So instead of the 3 big portions a day, it was then little handfuls of food throughout the day. And then we brought her back onto normal food. And then she started being sick again.
Oh, no.
I know. So I had to put her back on this special vet food, which is much drier
Right.
than the regular food. So that was very stressful, because when your dog's sick and you can't communicate with them, you can't ask them really what's wrong and all of that. Really horrible. And so Grace is looking after Wilder, and I'm trying to manage Mildred and look after Mildred. And then this was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced, and I've now got to see what it is like when I'm under pressure.
Oh yeah.
And you know how you deal with an emergency.
Yeah.
I mean, I nearly faint. That's a we were at the park. Mildred, I look away for 1 second. She's chewing a stick. It's absolutely fine. Then she makes a strange noise. Then she's rolling about, kind of rubbing her face into the ground. It's very odd. She looks up. Her mouth is bleeding. Seeing blood come out of your dog's mouth is absolutely horrific. I'm trying to not faint.
Yeah.
And trying to, just breathe. And I call the vets immediately in the emergency, and they say, bring her in. It's the stick. Luckily, it was just the stick had got in an angle and kind of cut the inside of her mouth, but she was in pain, and she was she was gurning. From side to side.
Mildred.
Poor Mildred. And Grace came and saved the day and turned up in the car, and we drove to the vet. Before we got to the vet, it seemed like Mildred had got down the stick, and actually her behaviour had gone straight back to normal. She was okay. Right. She was fine. And we looked at her for a good while. We kind of gauged it, and we were like, she is absolutely fine now, isn't she? That's done. We can save our money and not... not go into the
Not that that's an issue here at all. I know you would have. Yeah. So did you get to the bottom of what was causing the sickness in the first place?
No. It's in fact, today was the first day that I put her back on kind of regular dog food.
Okay.
So we'll see. But
I wonder what it was.
I think she's just got I don't know. I think she's got, unfortunately, I think Mildred just has a bit
of a delicate tummy. So many dogs do.
I mean, as well, and we've had to put a stop to this. I think Wilder we've been a bit, I think if we're honest, we've been a bit slightly complacent at dinner time with
Treats.
Wilder kind of dropping food on the table and allowing, you kind of almost want to, don't you? Go on and you enjoy yourself. And I think that might have something to do with it, and we have to back down on that. We have to backtrack.
Oh, so Juniper had an upset tummy as well.
She did.
You had a nightmare.
Yeah.
I know. I had the audacity of having 48 hours away with my husband in Athens.
Irresponsible.
And left my friend, who I'm very grateful to for looking after the kids and Juniper. But she thought that she had gone into a bag and had some Nurofen. So that was really terrifying. And she took her to the vet.
That must have been horrific.
But I don't think she actually had, because she doesn't like taking her own medicine, leave alone. But they put sugar coating on it. I don't know. I don't think she did. But regardless, they gave her medication that then made her sick and have diarrhea for 3 days. So...
Sorry, this might sound like a silly question, but was it meant to? The medication, is it meant to kind of drain it?
I think it's meant to clear out the system.
Awful.
But I mean, I'm guessing, because I just didn't really know much about the situation. I just had messages about it,
Yeah.
and then came back to that. So that'll teach me to go anywhere ever again.
Don't be put off. I'm sure I'm sure she'll be fine next time.
No, she's back to normal now. Thank goodness. It's always good when you have been through that. Then you see a solid poo. That's what.
Oh,
it is,
yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, we've been going through that.
Yeah.
Taking the photos.
And
I know
sending
you've
it
done
to each
this.
other. You never thought you'd get there, but you do.
So yes, quite stressful time for Juniper and Mildred, but Dolly's been
Dolly's been absolutely fine, actually. She's been on good form, and
Good.
she's looking forward to Christmas, so she's good. Yeah.
I would say that. By the way, one thing I thought of note was when I took Mildred to the vet. On the initial when I thought that there was some blood in her vomit.
Yeah.
I was freaking out. I obviously Googled that, which is what anyone would do, really. Now, this, I think vets. I got the sense that vets absolutely hate this, because when you're relaying to the vet what and then she threw up and there was blood, and then I Googled it and it said, go to the emergency vet immediately. You must go immediately. And the vet rolled her eyes. She's like, oh God, did they? And I think they get a lot of people turning up in panic, in a bit of a state, like I was.
Yeah.
And it's because Google have frightened you into
But they probably, if you'd rung up, you did ring as well, didn't you? And they said bring her in.
That's true. Exactly.
So you can't complain.
Kind of it both ways.
Yeah, they did. Google did say bring her in, like you did, like your receptionist did when I rang up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right, but that was...
Yeah, it's. I remember our dog swallowed. This is a previous dog who swallowed a lamb bone. I think this was. It could have even been Barney, our first dachshund, and he swallowed a lamb bone. They're not meant to have lamb bones or chicken bones, because they can, anyway. And he was in a real state. I took him to the vet, and he said, "Oh, we've sorted it all out, and they just didn't have to operate or anything because he hadn't swallowed enough." But I said, "What happens to dogs in the wild?" I mean, he was a South African guy, and he just said they die. That's the end of it. They just died. Most, wild animals are lucky to reach the age of 2. Yeah. They just procreate and die, so we're lucky to have all of that at our hands.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. That was the South African vet for you. They just die, don't they?
Ho, 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 Merry Woofmas to all the Oh My Dog listeners.
So I think for this episode we've got AI Santa.
Yep.
Is that
Very
right?
exciting.
Yeah, well done. Sarah's organised this for us. Let's have a listen to AI Santa.
All right, Jack, Sean, and Sara, it's time to open your Oh My Dog gifts.
It is time to open your OMD gifts. So it's present time.
That's Jack.
That's Jack. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jack.
This is
That's for you, Sean.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
awkward for Sean because he hasn't bought any presents.
So bad. My jumper.
That's,
Give me that jumper. I'll take that.
I feel
that's
so
for you,
bad.
Sarah.
Thank you,
I
Jack.
feel.
Yeah.
I'm sincerely sorry, and I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Paper as
Didn't-
well.
didn't-
So bad.
We've only had about 2
didn't-
months to prepare, but that's okay.
Didn't Tony and Bubbly have anything that you could have?
No, I didn't even think I would have
Last
got
minute.
something from the market.
Yeah. Never mind.
I'm so
Looking at
sorry.
the jumper, I'm kind of relieved anyway. But
I'm so stressed about the jumper.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay.
Shall we open Jack's
yeah.
presents first?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you open up first. Yeah.
Oh, look at
This one,
wonderful.
with yours, Sean. There's a bit of a story I'll have to tell you about, but this is
Okay,
Yeah.
Look at
So,
this.
It's a it's a
Oh, I
doormat.
love it.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
doormat.
that's very nice.
Jackson one.
Yeah,
That's a
actually, it's
classy
like the one on your
doormat.
jumper,
That's
isn't it?
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at it, yeah. So there you go.
Look at that.
The Daxon
Isn't that
doormat.
nice?
That's actually lovely.
I love that, Jack. Thank you.
Do you have a doormat?
Pleasure.
I actually have a Dachshund doormat, but it's not the same as this. and it
Okay, well,
came
you
with the house, so it's
go
really
off
old.
the back door now.
This is really lovely. Aw.
Very nice.
Set the bar high.
That's
for
what
when
I
you
would
want to
have.
do
That's what I would have got.
Now, Sean, this was to do with. Do you remember last year you were given?
Oh, no.
You were given the key safe that you never managed to get on because you didn't have a drill. So, what I did was open it up
Open it.
first. I thought I'll get Sean a drill so that he can put it up finally. And what I bought it on my phone. And it was a tiny picture, and I didn't realise it's only a toy one. But I'm very sorry.
You're joking?
It is a toy one. I'm really sorry. For age 3+. Because I was buying it on my phone, and I thought, brilliant, that looks great, and it wasn't too bad a price, so I'll get that. He'll be made up. It's got little drill bits and everything. But I did think, actually, it's battery operated, and you can practice on that without doing any damage.
Thank you very much. And also, I haven't got Wilder her present yet.
Well, there you are.
So, nice little
bit of Oh My Dog re-gifting going on. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So I'll practice with it.
Practice with that, and then when you feel you're ready, you can upgrade to a real drill.
Because this jumper was making me feel slightly emasculated.
Yeah.
But
now.
I've never felt so manly. Can you feel the testosterone coming from...
Yeah, there you are, you see. So you can, I don't know if it's batteries included, but when you give it to Wilder, I'm sure it'll have batteries.
It's a proper make as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, hey, it's the real deal.
Yeah, no, that's why I thought it was real when I saw it on my phone.
I'm going to get you both New Year's gifts.
Oh, okay.
That's so you can
nice.
look forward to those.
That's good. Okay.
New
Do you know what has
tradition.
happened? The truth is, I've gotten so used to, this is awful, Sara managing the pod
Yeah.
that I've always feel if there's something I've forgotten that you're going to go, and please remember.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't remind me to get the present, so really I'm blaming you.
Right.
But to be fair, Sarah's not going to
Is
say,
it?
please remember to get me a present. She's not going to say that, is she?
But to remind
I'm
me
not
it was
Santa.
Christmas.
Please remember it's Christmas.
I did remind you about the Christmas jumper about 3 times, so it makes no difference.
Well, hello.
Yeah, that's something else. That's great, that is.
Thank you.
You've
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
So
Open mine.
Can we open this one?
Yeah.
Ours look the same.
They're the same.
size. Oh, they're the
look
same.
lovely.
They are
and
the
lovely
same.
Datsun theme wrapping paper. Wallpaper would be good. Wouldn't it?
And very nice,
Yeah.
and very nice handwriting as well. This
Oh,
is
thank
your
you.
Juniper.
It's really lovely.
Can you get into it? Oh God, yeah, there's some sellotape on it.
Oh, very good. Oh, huh?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
There's-
My very own Oh My Dog mug. That is lovely. And then inside, look.
Okay,
Oh, that is so cute.
No,
There's a
but-
Chihuahua.
Jack, yours has turned out so badly.
That's cool. Is that actually Dolly?
That's exactly, you can't tell. She looks like a Smurf. The dye has made her blue, right? Was not happy, but Seann's has turned out great.
Those are good, but
These are
Yours-
fantastic.
these are
yours is
so
terrible.
sweet as
So-
well.
so they-
They're lovely.
They are sweet, but they did it again for me,
Oh, yeah.
and they sent these.
Oh,
It's
They did it again.
And it's
No,
exactly
I-
the same.
Sorry.
exactly the same.
So now I've got,
After I complained.
you
Exactly the
complained.
same. I said, that's rubbish.
I love that you complain.
I love
But it is
them.
bad.
I love them.
And then 2 pairs of exactly the same terrible
Oh,
picture
thank
of Dolly.
you.
I'm sorry. But actually, Jack, I have ordered a new pair from a completely different company.
Oh.
So you will get a proper pair, but I had to give those to
So
you.
I'm really
just-
happy with those. I
Are
think
you?
it's a lovely little picture of her.
Well, you know what? I noticed you've got a strong sock game
Yeah.
on Taskmaster.
I placed, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my socks. Yeah, so thank you. I'd have worn those. Yeah.
And-
Definitely.
They-
I might as well
you wear them
show
on
you.
the
So
show.
made up with that.
Oh, you've got them as well.
some for Gin's.
Myself
Yeah,
some.
yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Those are brilliant presents. I love the mug as well. That's nice.
Oh, you're
now
welcome.
it feels like we're official.
Yeah.
I think when you've got your
Yeah.
own mug, it feels
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's the real
Yeah, yeah.
the real deal now.
That's so cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that was really fun.
Touching.
That was really nice. And we look
Thank
forward to
you.
the New Year's presents, you know.
Yes, they're
when
coming.
when
They're
they
coming
come.
this way.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you're going to
they
be
are.
blown away. I'm
I
actually going
bet.
to outdo both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wait.
Are you putting your coffee into your new mug?
Yeah,
Okay.
Brilliant.
that's not been washed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
What's next? We're doing this in real life.
We are
Yeah.
in real time.
IRL, as the kids say.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
And-
what it? Yeah.
And it's I don't know what's
Because
going.
we've never done it when we're all in the same room together. It's
No.
almost too kind of immediate,
Yeah,
isn't
the
it?
senses.
Yeah, it's a slightly different
Especially with the lights flashing on
dimension,
Jack.
dynamic to it. Yeah.
But also there's
That's
not
overdone.
normally paper.
That's true.
So I think the paper's been too much for me.
yeah.
I kind
like
of now
scripts.
don't. I think with the script, I don't know what's going on. Ironically,
Yeah.
Whereas I normally
Well-
there's not a thing, and I do know what's going on.
You're slightly more.
What's that?
That's what we're doing now.
What's that? Go on.
Fiona from Greenwich.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay.
This is a voice note now. This is from one of our listeners who hasn't been a guest on the show. This is from Fiona from Greenwich, who sent in a lovely voice note.
Yeah. Oh, what an amazing picture as well that she sent in. A dog nativity. I went to, as you know, I went to a dog carol service. Which is really great. It was, and everyone brought their dogs. There were about 60 dogs there.
Wow.
Fantastic. It was all in aid of something called the Wild at Heart Foundation, which is it was a thing started by someone I know, and so she said come to the carol service, and what they do is it's to rescue dogs from all over the world in like even in war-torn areas and stuff. So
Did you sing?
Yeah. I sang when the carols were on.
You did sing?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, like everyone else does. And the dogs were pretty well behaved actually. There were a couple of howlers, when the singing, they go,
wow.
you get a couple of them, they go "Arr!" in the back, which is great because it was they're only joining in. I love that.
That's amazing that the dogs got on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was not a crossword.
Lovely.
Honestly, it was really sweet, and all different sizes. Because Dolly was there. She's looking. We were sitting next to 3 Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Some big dogs, quite. And and I had one of them stuck his nose right in my ear. Big wet nose in my ear, which I didn't mind because it's I'm a dog person.
Yeah,
Dolly probably told him to do that.
Yeah, probably. She said, "Go on, have a sniff. It's nice."
He really liked
that. Yeah. And there's an English Mastiff. I'd never met one of those before. Beautiful dog, and lots of others. Retrievers.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a really nice vibe.
How lovely.
So well done, Fiona from Greenwich, and the nativity is taking it a stage further almost. I feel, when the dogs are involved in that.
You know that Juniper was in the online nativity.
Yes.
The nativity pups.
Yeah.
That happened this week. There's a picture. Shall I show you, Sean? Because you're looking a little.
I want to see that.
I'm always looking confused. But you're right, I am confused.
Hold on, give me one sec.
This was for Broken Biscuits.
It was for Broken Biscuits, which is such an amazing charity.
Yeah.
And so far, the organisers, Hannah is one of them, and Cassie's from Broken Biscuits, they've raised, through the nativity, over £2,000, which is great. And their goal is 5,000. So, you can still keep donating. Wow. They've got a fundraiser going separately. Brilliant. But yeah, it was just absolutely brilliant. Oh, there we go.
And Broken Biscuits is the one that provides wheels for dogs with back problems. Is that right? So you sometimes occasionally see a dog that's tragically broken its back or something. So they can have wheels fitted so they can just have a full and happy life. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great video that I saw of that, and it's very moving when you see a dog in such a bad way, and then suddenly they can just join in again and enjoy life. It's lovely.
Would it be a lot of sausage dogs? The association with bad back.
Yeah,
I don't think they're proportionally that many more, but you are right. The Dachshunds they can have an issue with their backs, but then all pedigree dogs have an issue with something or other.
Yeah.
Because they are more, they don't have that kind of crossbreeding advantage. Well, do you know what? Has Mildred got a weakness at all?
Well, her stomach. I think just a
weak stomach.
A weak stomach.
Yeah,
this thing with the wheels is driving me nuts.
Oh no.
She can't handle wheels. I need to talk to Simon.
Yeah, we will speak to
The
Simon.
wheels thing is all of the other things I'm kind of getting my head round, and with the clicker and stuff like that. But the which
anyone going past on wheels, on a bicycle,
scooters, bicycles. The worst is delivery men that bring in like boxes on that metal rake thing that has the wheels.
Yeah.
She'll go insane. It's just.
Maybe I should come over on my bicycle because I came here by bike today because this is a carbon neutral podcast. As we all know.
Oh, absolutely.
And so I could bring my bicycle and introduce her slowly to the idea of.
I think we should try that.
Bicycles.
Please do that.
I've got a rack on the back. She can sit on the back of it. And
Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that.
No,
if you're wearing that will be really helpful.
If I'm wearing this as well, that won't traumatise her, will it?
No, definitely wear that cycling 2 hours.
Ho, 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 this is the Oh My Dog Christmas and New Year special. Merry Woofmas and a super new year from Jack, Seann, Sara, Dolly, Mildred and Juniper.
As you know, this is obviously a very special show because it is Christmas, but not only because it's Christmas, but a very talented listener called Geraldine Banks got in touch. She's written a short story about Oh My Dog. It's a Christmas story that will no doubt find its way into your hearts in the same way that A Christmas Carol has. And I'm sure it will catch on. And
it's going to be huge.
I think so. And yeah, obviously, if it does catch on, Geraldine, we are going to take a cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not that nice here at Oh My Dog, but thank you for taking the time. You wrote this lovely story for us, all about Dolly and Mildred and Juniper all meeting up. And Sara had the idea of asking Sarah Cox if she would mind narrating.
Very
she has
sweet.
done so and done a brilliant job. And so here it is. It's Oh My Dog, the play.
Well done.
Isn't that great?
That was very good, and well done for keeping up with my acting chops. I think you both did a really good job there.
It's unbelievable the transformation you go through when you do this thing. I just think, where's Seann gone? It suddenly is this.
I know.
Whoa.
Even when I play myself, that's the problem. I play myself. Where's Seann gone?
And thank you to the wonderful Sarah Cox for bringing that to life in a way that I think it's fair to say that none of us could have.
I expect to see the royalties going to go through the sky for that now every year.
Yeah.
Audiobook.
Yeah.
Audiobooks.
I can imagine 4 or 5 years' time, Geraldine Banks will be doing a piece in the paper about how she never saw a penny of it. How she wishes she'd never sent it in the first place. But thank you, Geraldine, and happy Christmas to you for joining in that special way.
Yes. I'm sorry, just quickly. Sorry, do you say merry or happy? It's merry.
I think I say merry now. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I used to say happy.
It's it's an Americanisation.
I honestly didn't know that was an Americanisation. My whole life
I'm
is.
pretty sure it is.
Maybe it's
no,
just
but
watching
if
Hollywood
we started
films.
saying happy holidays, that would be
Oh, no.
too far,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
happy holidays.
Get out.
Yeah, you can say that any time of the year, can't you?
Yeah.
You can say that in the middle of the summer.
Bank holiday. Bank holiday.
Happy holidays. Yeah.
No.
We don't want that. Yeah,
No,
happy holidays.
that's too much.
Go to hell.
Get stuffed.
On that happy note.
Yes.
We seriously want to wish you all a very happy Christmas and New Year. Thank you for listening to Oh My Dog.
And please keep on getting in touch. You can email us at hello@omdpod.com, or of course find us on Instagram at omdpod. You'll always find the best dog content up there. Sarah's always posting the best clips. And keep on sending in your voice notes. We love to hear from you.
Yeah, loads of extra Christmas content there, and there'll be videos as well because we've filmed this podcast. So don't forget to have a look at that.
Get to see Jack in his.
Well, why would you want to miss that?
Yeah.
You know, it's a one-off. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, a dog is for life, not just for podcasts, or I should say, not just for Christmas.
Well done. Very apt.
It was good, wasn't it? Quite a smooth segue
Really
there.
Caught on your toes there. It was quick.
Bringing that in.
Ho, ho, ho. We're back next week with the Oh My Dog New Year's special.